Whoa, we know why it's fast.
Look at the Barat's Grok and an Natan shows you the confidence of this world champion. Wow.
If RRQ picks up the Eve as well, right now you're immune to crowd control when
Exactly.
you're using the real world manipulation. So that's another layer of difficulty if Aura wants to really go for those pickoffs.
One of the problem though, like maybe they want to focus on something that can deal damage in physical form for the XP lane, because I think that's a bit too much magic damage for RRQ's composition.
Well,
Maybe.
Skylar, technically on the Nathan, you don't go full magical, right? There's a good mix of damage in there, so it still kind of works out. But I get your point. That's possible. That still gonna be a. I think if you go for the Vexana, you're going for more crowd control. That has to be the idea, right? With the Eternal Guard and the grip, you can really stop any kind of initiation coming in, especially if it's a straightforward front to back. But if the Cho comes in unseen, that's a whole different story.
And now this is the big question for the XP Aran. Benedetta, Paquito are his two comfort picks. Does he go for it?
Oh man.
Power Wave!
Power Wave!
Shout out to the new KOF skin. We've been memeing the Power Wave from the Paquito a whole lot.
Terry Bulgard. Spell the name, Mirko. Spell the name.
Sorry, man. I keep forgetting. I don't only know Terry.
Yep.
I forget the last name.
Strong Terry.
I know Mai Shiranui, though.
Yeah.
Of course.
There's a lot of good reasons why you should remember the name of my Shiranui, but hey,
How many reasons?
mainly two big ones. But it is gonna be
Power Wave! Okay, we got him, boys. It's the Paquito signature for the Aran man himself, the Power Wave user. Let's see.
Oh, even Omwama is saying Power Wave in
Yes!
the background.
We made a pact, ladies and gentlemen, us and the Indo desk. If Paquito gets picked, we will say Power Wave. I hope he uses the KOF skin.
If he doesn't, that's gonna be so disappointing, man.
If he doesn't, I'm gonna be sad.
That's a crime. Seriously, he should be jailed if he doesn't use that. But we're gonna see here, counter index and also lineup rating is favoring RRQ. I do think they have more, I would say, standard draft and also a lot more error room. But Aura Fire, if they can execute with this Chow, it's gonna be very, very lethal.
Oof, man. And Paquito, I feel like makes things a bit more difficult because everyone else is crowd control. You can go Purify and be relatively safe. The Paquito brings in damage, so that's a bit more dangerous and a bit more direct, and you can't really deal with it with a Purify, so it kind of limits the effectiveness of your battle spell.
Let's see though. 9th versus 2nd. It's RRQ versus Aura in game number 1 of MPL Indonesia Season 13, Week 6.
Welcome to Mobile
Here
Legends.
it is, folks. A run on the lethal ignition
Wow.
to man standing on business.
He's out for blood here. He's trying to use that Power Wave to really shut down, especially the backline members, or go for the 1v1s. 3 Purifies in the game right now, 1 on Kabuki, 2 on Skylar and Dawn. Clay is on the flicker though, so that is, a factor that can lead him to be getting caught in the late game.
Brusco is just chilling, man. Gotta watch out.
Some damage placed down here. Brusco still has regen. Clay controlling this part. Letho secured by Irad early on.
Man-to-man mark from Yaoi and also Brusco now. They're trying to invade this one, Irad. Maybe trying to force his retribution as we take a look at the emblem by GamesMax. Arashi, what do you see here?
Oh, Yaoi wants to be all over the map. He won't be able to get the purple. He has skill with the Inspire. He's trying to go for a bit more utility, whereas Clay actually goes for more movement speed. Skylar though.
Purify, one more shot. Oh, he doesn't get it. Skylar gets out just in time. The wave pushing back towards Kabuki, and Yaoi gets pulled back by Irad. Very low, no purifies for both the gold laners, and Irad helps Skylar get rid of this wave.
Right, small victories right here so far.
Very, very aggressive from both teams, and Aura, I think, he's still on the losing side of it, but hold on, Brusco, break the flicker, and now they're gonna set up for the turtle in about 10 seconds.
Is it Power Wave?
It is! Let's go!
Power Wave! I want to see how this plays out, especially with the first turtle fight, man, because on paper, there's just so much damage and crowd control built into Aura that even Irad on the Barats, I feel like can't really take that burst damage potential lightly.
Already a really good setup for Aura. They cleared out the wave much faster than RRQ, and they got level 4. Brusco still 3, same with Yaoi. Let's see though, who has the advantage here. 2 utility junglers, they're gonna reset it.
Yep. Gugun needs to be careful of that Deathness welcome. It could be 50-50. It could also be 100-0. If Irad gets a Deathness welcome, Gugun dashing forward, getting a taunt. Now, knockout strike 2 times!
Wow.
And Gugun gets it! Beautifully done by Aran on the back as Yawi goes even away. The Dragon finishes Clay off with a lethal ignition tick from Aran. Takes him out clean from the Dragons.
No power wave, Mirko?
Power wave!
That was a really, really good... Oh, Irad!
No power wave because another KOF skin is going ham. He's the powered wave.
Out of nowhere, Yawi and Yeskiel, 2-man crew, try to take this one. Let's see though, he's gonna be stolen by Clay, so it is still a W for Aura in this time of the game. 1k gold lead and 2 kills. Wow.
That's a tough situation to have, man. The fact that they did not get the turtle despite all of the resources they used in that fight. I think Aran was the one that was able to stealthily snipe out the turtle. Might see a replay on that. But man, Aura, again, when it comes to objectives, always so solid, and they're always dictating when the plays happen. So RRQ are the ones reacting, forced to try and scramble into a play, or suffer the consequences and get flanked. And Yawi was able to find the pickoff onto Clay as well. So that is something that I think RRQ needs to take into consideration and adjust. Clay has to be somewhere in the back, and he has to save some of that crowd control to ensure that Yawi can't just do what he wants.
We've talked about Gugun all the time about objective takes, but in the background though, Aran and also Yawi is doing work for him to be able to secure that easy retribution. The icing on the cake play, man, that diversion from Yeskiel just... He's also low on mana, by the way, so it's more of a gamble play, but it paid off.
It certainly did. Skylar, Entropy.
Uh-oh.
Better trade, but Gugun catches him off guard. Skylar will have to use that Purify. That's a big resource burnt out. 13 seconds for the turtle.
Doesn't seem like RRQ would want to go immediately for the contest. I feel like it depends on how these fights play out. The fact that Yeskiel has so much more space to operate, and Clay is just forced to play so much more reactively, being the main solution against Yawi technically right now.
Once again, the turtle setup, they already got the advantage here. The turtle is on the side of Aura, and they actually chunked a bit of damage from Brusco and also Skylar.
Where the Dragon cut him down. Wow, well played by Yawi, locking him down as Brusco now gets melted down by Kabuki. A desperate Deathness welcome is all he can ask for. Power wave. Aran takes him out.
But Aran was able to get so much more prio there. Arriving to the fight without even losing anything. He is just outlaning Dawn as well at this point. Slowly but surely now you can see the pressure leaking into the waves, into the side lanes. Skylar not really finding any safe zones to farm.
Arashi, first item Milfic Roar from Aran as he pops in a Fury Hammer. Skylar in the bottom lane, no Purify! Yawi gets him! The 2-time punch from Aran! Another power wave!
Let me kick you and let me punch you, said Aran. Yawi and Aran has been the dynamic duo so far in this game, securing objectives, securing kills towards the DPS of RRQ. Big one here to snowball into the later part of the game.
Skylar only standing on the feather of heaven, not nearly enough to be a real threat. Kabuki, 1,400 gold ahead though with a corrosion sight. But what's important right now is Yeskiel on the Enchanted Talisman, meaning he'll be spamming out those spells even more. There's going to be a lot more diversions for Yawi as well. That play was pretty disgusting. And
Baited out.
I mean, it's baited out, but Irad hasn't been able to dethrone us welcome in the past couple of turtle takes. So, is it a really disadvantage at this point?
Yeah, and Irad, one of the frontliners of RRQ. Well, all these Aura Fire or Aura team Snowball are getting gold. It's gonna be harder for him to be more aggressive because he doesn't really have that CC to work with, and also getting kicked out by Yawi is like Yawi has an easy job to do it. The damage is there, the burst is there. Now, how do you handle it in objective fight? Meanwhile, top lane though, wild charge.
Possible trade here, but RQ don't go for it. That's another Yawi entrance with the diversion of Yeskiel, and Gugun is holding the Dino now down. Kabuki, we're going to shred him down, but now it's going to be a Deathness welcome onto the back. Gugun, guess he praises Rack, chunked in, but he will fall. Skylar melted down, Aran! With a knockout punch to the Dino.
Power wave once again, Aran. I'm kind of disappointed that you didn't say it, Mirko, but they're looking to go
I've been saying it too much. You know?
No, there's nothing too much because Terry always said it.
You're right.
Yeah. And now, without a jungler, they want to actually secure this turtle.
This is a risky one, Aura, and they will decide to reset it. Wow, RQ spent a whole lot of resources to get it done now, and they got baited in.
No.
And Heskil still wins it. Bruce going with the flicker, the power, they turn. Yowie finds the way of the dragon to displace him for Kabuki to finish him off.
Everything is rolling for Aura. Even though they got one kill, RRQ towards Gugun, but they always won the trade. And this time around, without a jungler, they actually secured this one.
Oh no, Death is welcome. Again, baited out. They're so scared of the damage potential of a run.
There's just so many crowd control tools that Aura can use to really burn out the responses, the counters that Aura have at their disposal. Even though they saw that earlier, Gugun wasn't around, they wanted to go for the neutral objective, but it just didn't work out for them. It was a bit too rushed. I feel like they should have really gone for more of a fight, if anything. But now they're trying to counter back, they're trying to find neutral objectives, but look at the diversion threat, man. You can see Haskell just trapping it out.
Oh no.
That's one punch and a diversion.
Oh no.
A conceal, Yowie. Just recalling on him, man.
Man, we saw USKL coming, but I didn't see Yowie coming at all. He just comes through the back and just forced the flicker from play. This guy's macro is ridiculous.
It's the conceal on top of the diversion, man. The double layers of unpredictability. Now Yowie's too far in front, though.
Brought back to the team and slain by Skyler. That's just welcome onto Gugun right now as Kabuki is able to dash away from it. Eternal Guard knocking him up, but look at Aran! Power wave for Aran again. It's a double.
Power play from Aran, securing 2 kills after that very important sacrifice from Yowie, just getting all the resources away from RRQ, and right now they're sitting about 6k gold lead in 9 minutes.
It's just a lack of damage at this point, man. They're just a bit too far behind. Skyler.
Whoa.
Whoa. What are we looking at?
Yeah, I actually just realized that Aran has 7 kills.
Yes.
7,
0-0.
0. That is
Power wave.
That is power of nature, nah.
No.
Power
No.
wave.
He's
That's
been
just power on.
He's been destroying people in the back line, also the front line. Yeah, Haskell though, forced to flicker away, but not a lot of things that RQ can look for with that pressure.
No, RQ just looking to trade something on the board, and in the bottom lane, Aura just get it for free. Well played to Aura.
Oh. If you want to play as good as Aran, do not forget to secure the skin of Terry Bogard and also 2 other. Oh, meanwhile,
Yeah, this one is another KOF skin. It's Iori Yagami who kicks the Dino back and the fade away.
Oh!
Kabuki's on a killing spree.
The whole composition just works so well, man. Even when you get out with a sliver of HP, there's just so many things that can still take you out. Making things worse right now, Nexus of Durance built up for your Haskell. Wants to make sure that all the healing is curved as much as possible. So if anyone gets kicked by the way of the dragon, it's over, man. There's no way you can survive long enough to be a relevant threat. And of course, look at Aran, man.
Yeah,
Already with the
disgusting.
Sea Halberd, the Malefic Roar, he is just...
3,000 gold ahead?
He's deleting anyone, including the front lines from RRQ.
Another Fury
Nobody's
Hammer.
safe.
he goes another. Oh, he's half the sizzing, I think.
Another Fury Hammer.
Did you say half the season?
Yeah.
He's half the season.
All right, man. Just around things. Casually just deleting people with the power wave. Now with the Lord, though, Aura is playing, once again, just slowing the pace down, trying to be more calculated. And RRQ, they don't really have a lot of ways to really clear waves from a very reliable, safe distance.
Immortality early buy from Yowie. His second item, rushing that immortality.
Now, this is where things get a little bit tricky for Aura Fire. They do have engage potential. They do have that long-range potential in Yehezkiel and also Kabuki, but Yowie, he has to be more careful to be engaging in under the base, man, because there's a lot of cancels there that can pretty much make you make a mistake or blunder in this part of the game. So he has to be careful on his approach. But Aran, I don't think he's careful at all. Oh my goodness!
Oh, he finds an angle to go for the dragon, and now Kabuki just shreds him down. But it is going to be Yowie losing immortality. The back Gugun is zoning them. My god, a double kill. Gugun still looking for the taunt, but Don gets out of the CC with the Purifieds. 2 members down again for nothing. A 10,000 gold lead for the Dragons.
There's no defensive item in Aran's dictionary. He's going full penetration, also physical item. Meanwhile, Gugun very, very aggressive. Going in.
Aran as well, trying to zone them in the back. Meanwhile, Kabuki just free hitting, having all the space, all the time that he needs to get that turret down. Base turret Number 1.
This is some interesting KDAs, man. 0-0-12 from Luoyi. I mean, it's good, but you didn't get a single kill from all of that?
Nope, Iran wants it.
Nope.
You got a turtle, actually, if anything. So Skylar now with the Divine Glaive, though, will be a bit more threatening. But the issue right here, I think, is Don. On the CC right here, he doesn't have the same kind of danger that he usually has because he's not really ahead, especially against Aran. Here's a replay, though, of that earlier fight, presented by official tournament smartphone Samsung Galaxy S24. Yaoi starting to play off, and Gugun just walking up menacingly, backing everyone from RRQ away, denying any kind of follow-up.
Can we just, respect the fact that there are 2 Purifies, and again, Don, you have no Purify. Why is he in the front? But now he gets taken out. Gugun is just gonna go in all the way. Around in the back, dealing damage to Clay, getting him solo diversion! Aura straight from the back, and it's 3 down. Irad is running for the hills, chased down by Gugun, taunted up. It's a 1v1. Gugun versus Irad. Gugun should be able to win this out, man. He has the Appraiser's Trap, but that's his welcome. We'll stun him for a bit.
Top lane, though.
Top lane, now Gugun would drop back. They don't even want to go for the kill. They don't even want to go for the solo. 13 minutes is all it takes for the Dragons.
Not gonna lie, this is one of the cleanest Bakiro game, one of the cleanest Chao game, one of the cleanest Luoyi game I've ever seen in MPL, and they are doing everything perfectly. What a display! Aura, I'm not familiar with your game.
Unreal, man. The fact that they were Purifies on paper, there were ways for RRQ to come out on top in some of the situations, but Aura just keeps saying no. At every single turn, at every single inkling of an opportunity for RRQ, Aura knocked them down. Or shall I say, knocked them out with the Power Wave.
Power Wave, the way of Yaoi, whatever it is. Aura are disgustingly good.
I mean, there was no chance at all, seriously. But I gotta say though, from Arad and also Don, I know that you are the frontliner of this team. You gotta realize Yaoi's potential. Like,